Today, we're talking about one of the greatest warriors in history, a man whose name alone could make the powerful tremble. He could stand against hundreds, sure, but his most legendary act wasn't just about physical strength. It was a single declaration that would shake an entire city to its core, and honestly, change the course of history. This is the incredible story of Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. So what is it? What makes a hero rise? What turns a respected but kinda neutral warrior into a fierce defender of a brand new faith? Well, that's exactly what this story is about. It's about that transformation, about one single day that ignited a fire inside a man and turned him into an absolute legend. Okay, so try to picture this scene. We're in Makkah, the year is 615, all the most powerful leaders of the city are gathered together at the sacred Kaaba. And then suddenly, this warrior storms in, just filled with rage, and openly challenges the most powerful man there, a leader known as Abu Jahl. This one act of defiance sent a massive shockwave through the whole city. This is the moment. This is when the lion awakens. Hamza walks directly up to Abu Jahl, who was basically the main antagonist of the early Muslims, and without even hesitating, he strikes him hard with his hunting bow. The whole assembly, the elite of the Quraysh tribe, they're just left in absolute stunned silence. Nobody had ever dared to do something like this. As some of Abu Jahl's guys start to move in to defend him, Hamza's voice just booms across the courtyard. And he doesn't just defend what he did, he makes a public declaration right then and there that will change everything. See, this moment wasn't just about family honor. It was the very beginning of a profound spiritual journey. So you've got to be asking, what could possibly provoke such an explosive reaction from a guy who, up until this point, had stayed out of the whole thing? To really understand the fire, we have to go back and see where the spark came from. So let's rewind the clock just a few hours. The whole thing, the brutal provocation that lit Hamza's fuse, it all started just a few hours earlier. Near Mount Safa, Prophet Muhammad was doing what he always did, patiently, quietly calling people to the message of one God. He was alone, and in the eyes of his enemies, he was vulnerable. And this is when Abu Jahl showed up. He didn't just disagree with the Prophet, he started hurling these vile insults. And when the Prophet remained silent, Abu Jahl's rage just boiled over. He picked up a stone and struck the Prophet on the head, hard enough to draw blood. And yet, the Prophet simply endured it with this quiet dignity and walked away. This contrast in how they reacted, it's absolutely crucial to the story. And this slide just illustrates how unbelievably fast all of this happened. In the span of a single afternoon, we go from a peaceful call to faith, to a brutal assault, and then to a city-shaking confrontation. And the key catalyst in all of this? A brave woman who saw what happened and refused to stay silent. So as Hamza was coming back from a successful hunting trip, all calm and content, this woman stopped him. You can just feel the urgency and the shock in her words, right? She told him everything that had happened. The insults, the stone, the blood. And in that instant, Hamza's calm completely vanished, and it was replaced by this burning fury. Which brings us right back to the Kaaba. After striking Abu Jahl, Hamza makes his stunning announcement. He doesn't just say he's defending his nephew's honor. No, he declares that he now follows his nephew's religion. For everyone there, this was both a threat and a profound statement of allegiance. It was a game changer. Now this is a really crucial point. Hamza's journey didn't end with that shout of defiance. That night, away from all the crowds, he was hit by this profound doubt. Did he act just for family pride? Was his declaration just something he said in the heat of the moment? Or did he actually believe in his nephew's message? He spent the entire night in deep reflection, wrestling with his conscience. By the morning, that fire of anger had been replaced by this quiet, steady light of conviction. His faith was now for Allah and Allah alone. So, with his faith now forged in sincere belief, Hamza became a warrior for a totally new cause. From that day on, everything changed. All that immense strength, that bravery, that honor that had made him so feared, it was now channeled into protecting the weak and defending the new faith of Islam. And his impact was felt almost immediately, most famously at the pivotal Battle of Badr. The Muslims were outnumbered 3-1, facing their former persecutors. And Hamza, he fought with a ferocity that was just legendary. He was like a lion unleashed on the battlefield, taking down the Quraysh's top champions one after another. His presence wasn't just about his skill, it was a symbol of hope, a massive morale boost for that small army. He was their champion. But a lion of his stature also creates powerful enemies.
His victories at Badr sowed the seeds of a really bitter revenge, and so our story now shifts to the fateful Battle of Uhud, where Hamza's bravery would make him a primary target.
This wasn't just a random act of war. No, this was a cold, calculated assassination plot. Hind, a woman whose father, uncle, and brother had all been killed by Hamza at Badr, she wanted vengeance. And she found the perfect weapon in a man named Wahashi, who was famous for his deadly accuracy with a javelin. She offered him the ultimate prize, his freedom. All he had to do was kill one man. His only target was Hamza.
So during the heat of the battle, while Hamza was engaged with another fighter, Wahashi saw his chance. Hiding behind a rock, he hurled his spear. It found its mark. The Lion of Allah fell. But the brutality didn't even end there. In an act of extreme hatred, Hind actually mutilated his body, a really grim testament to the kind of animosity he inspired in his enemies.
When the Prophet Muhammad came upon the body of his beloved uncle, his grief was just immense. His words here, they capture the depth of his love and the incredible loss felt by the entire community. You see, he wasn't just a warrior, he was family, a protector, and a symbol of their strength.
So even though his life ended so tragically on the battlefield of Uhud, Hamza's story, it didn't end there. Not even close. His legacy of courage, transformation, and sacrifice has echoed down through the centuries. He earned a title that really encapsulates his entire spirit, Asad Allah, or the Lion of Allah. And this wasn't just a nickname, it was an honorific that represented everything he stood for: unmatched courage and a fierce, unwavering devotion to his faith.
And really, this is the core of his story. His journey teaches us all such a powerful lesson. It's never too late to stand for what's right. What began as this impulsive act of rage just to defend his family's honor was transformed through sincere reflection into a pure and unshakable conviction. And that kind of leaves us with a question for ourselves, doesn't it? Hamza's story is a symbol of standing for truth against injustice, no matter what the cost. It really makes you wonder, when we're faced with a choice, do we have the courage to sacrifice our comfort or our status, or even more, for the sake of our deepest convictions?